street food.
Vacation! Street foodies, I am happy today because I'm about to talk about vacation. When's the last time you had a good vacation and what made it good? Leave your answer in the comments below. My answer is this video. Me and my people took a trip to Chengdu this summer. Chengdu is in Szechuan Provence, which is south of Xian, where we live. The culture is different, the language is different, and the food is different. We stayed at the Crown Plaza in Chengdu. It's on the south side, just outside of the city. Got clean air, play area for the children. It was great and it was relaxing, but y'all don't want to see the hotel, so check out the Panda Breeding Research Center. This place was awesome. It was huge. There's so many pandas and these big enclosures for them. I think honestly the pandas live better than the people. Pandas are really important to Chinese culture. They call them the Chinese ambassador because China will send pandas to other countries, and it's actually like a gesture of relationship and goodwill. Pandas are only native to China, and the Szechuan area is where almost all of them are from. River, what do pandas like to eat? This research center is where a lot of the panda breeding in China is done. It's a really important place. We learned a lot about panda breeding. Actually, we learned more about panda breeding than I would care to know. I'm not even going to share it in this video because I'm uncomfortable talking about it. The research center has pandas of all ages. They even have a section of baby pandas. Now, a newborn infant panda looked like a little pink rat, and they cover it up with a blanket. And the ones that are like a few weeks old look so cute. They look like these little miniature teacup pandas. My girls loved looking at the baby panda. Plus the pandas are strong. I saw this one that was munching on some bamboo and it just like snapped a giant log of bamboo like it was nothing. Journey and River were looking through the glass at this panda and it started walking towards them. And me and Ashley were like, oh, they're gonna have a magical moment with the panda. And then the panda turned around and dropped a deuce right in front of them. It was magical. They also had red pandas, or lesser pandas. They had a pretty awesome enclosure too. There's fence all around, but there's holes in the fence so the pandas can go through it.
Please do not chase the animals, they may hurt you.
My daughter Journey read the sign, and then she saw the holes in the fence, and she was like, Dad, I'm gonna need you to carry me. If you go to Chengdu, you should go to Panda Garden, because that place is awesome. Downtown Chengdu has a place called Tianfu Square. It has one of the biggest statues of Chairman Mao that's still in existence. We caught a taxi and we tried to find the main street food drag. I asked the taxi driver to take me to a place called Jing Li. We ended up here, Jing Li. This is just evidence that speaking Chinese is hard, and I am not very good at it. We caught another taxi and eventually we found it. Now, this is like your typical tourist street, but on steroids to almost Disney level proportions. That had, you know, like fake trees, but it had its fair share of legit stuff. There's a guy making sugar sculptures that kids use as candy. There was a guy drying tea leaves, that was awesome, and there was a ton of street food. I get my snack on. No offense to you if you are Tibetan, but Tibetan street food is kind of gross. IMHO, people know that, people know that. First I tried some octopus balls. Yes, octopus balls. They mix octopus meat with some pastry mixture into kind of a dough ball thing. Put some sauce on it and some fishy flakes. I tried some potato sticks wrapped in a cabbage leaf, dipped in some black sauce.
That's not very good.
You know, just remembering these foods is actually kind of making me regret this whole episode. Let's look at the pandas again.
Hey, big panda. Look.
Okay, I'm better.
This one's called steamed cake.
This is similar to something that we have in Xian called 玫瑰金糕, only much less good. You should check out Street Food episode 2.3 if you want to see a good one of these. I tried a cold noodle crepe that they roll around some cucumber slices and peanut. It was alright. The only thing I really liked were these rice balls. Sorry, I have no idea what these are called. If you know the name of these or you want to venture a guess, please leave it in the comments. They make like rice ball dumplings. The good ones are stuffed with some kind of meat, and they wrap it in a lotus leaf and steam it. You don't eat the leaf, but you can really taste the lotus. It's kind of like a mini zongzi, and it's the only thing I tried and actually liked in all of Jing Li. You should go to Chengdu for the pandas, not the street food. Please post your thoughts on pandas, vacations, and street snacks. Big episode next week. We're heading to Beijing for the final episode of the season. Please join me for that next Friday. Until then, eat it on the street unless you're in Chengdu, in which case, don't waste your time. But if you go ahead and do, then watch out for those nasty parasites.
Street food.